Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, I am Courtney. I do a ton of food related content and grocery hauls. So I hope you will stick around and consider hitting that subscribe button. It is 100% free, but it does put a smile on my face and it gives you access to all my new videos. Hit that notification bell so you know when they are up and you can check out all the cooking that happens at my house. Today I am sharing one of my favorite kitchen condiments. It is confit garlic or roasted garlic. This is, I think, my favorite condiment I have ever made, and I don't want my kitchen to be without it ever again. So it's so simple. All it takes is time. There's very little effort involved, just time. So I get that big bag of already peeled garlic at Sam's Club. It's like $9. Walmart has some. I know a lot of grocery stores do. You can always peel your own. If you've got garden fresh garlic, even better. But I don't have a garden where I live. I do not have a green thumb. I would love to garden, but I just don't have that skill. I just picked this up at Sam's Club, and then I pick up a bottle of light tasting oil. Last time I used light olive oil, which was perfect, but this time I used avocado oil, and I have to say I think I love this one even better. So you will get two products from this. The first is a garlic oil that you can use when you're cooking, and I love it. It goes very quickly in my kitchen. It is that whole bottle of oil, but it will have a beautiful garlicky, roasted garlicky flavor to it. The other is the confit garlic. I love it. If you've ever roasted garlic or had roasted garlic, where you wrap it in foil and roast it at 400 degrees in your oven for 45 minutes, it's beautiful. It really takes that sharp garlicky edge off of it, that bite that garlic kind of has, and it just makes it beautiful and sweet and roasted and wonderful, and oh, it's just amazing. So this is essentially the same thing. What we're going to do is just spend a lot of time slowly roasting it or simmering it in this oil. So you want to make sure that you have enough oil to just cover the garlic, which is exactly what I have in this bottle. I'll give it a little shake in a second, and all the garlic cloves will make sure and sink down below the surface because you do want them all covered. In a second, I'll also move this to the back burner because it's smaller and it puts off less heat. We just want this to gently simmer. And for this giant pot, it took me about an hour and a half. So what you want to do is just the lowest setting, let it lightly simmer, and you want to stir it about every 20 to 30 minutes so that it doesn't burn in any spots. I'm on a gas stove here, so it's above a flame. It can get a hot spot. You can get a little browning to it, and that's fine. You just don't want that black burned. That's where it gets bitter. And just like I said, kind of keep it moving around every 20 to 30 minutes. And once the garlic is super tender and just buttery soft where you could spread it with a knife, you know you're done. At that point, it will change color. You can see that's getting a little more brown to it, which is exactly what we want. We want to see a little bit of tan to it, not the white cloves anymore. That's how we know it's cooked. And then I like to split mine up. I put the oil back in the bottle. I do run it through a mesh strainer to get any of the little bits and pieces out and make sure it's just the oil. And then I put it back in the bottle that it came from, and I store it on my countertop, and I use it almost every single day. The other product is the garlic, and so I split that up into two batches. One is in a mason jar in my fridge, the other's in a freezer bag, and you can store that in your freezer. I've had it in my freezer for up to 2 months, and it was perfectly fine. I had no issue. The flavor was beautiful. It was wonderful, and this will not stink up your freezer. I could not smell garlic in my freezer because this is a little bit more mild. So once I finish the mason jar, I just pop the frozen garlic on the counter to thaw for a couple hours and pour it in my mason jar and just keep on going. This is definitely a favorite of mine, and I hope you guys will try it. It's so simple to make, but it will really elevate a lot of dishes in your kitchen. I just love it. It's fantastic. You could just spread this on toast with some butter and have some of the most beautiful garlic bread around. Anyway, that is all it takes to make this. I hope you guys will give it a try. It's super simple, and it does yield a very large product from what I bought at Sam's Club, so I will have this on hand for quite a while, probably about 2 months for the garlic, 1 month for the oil at best. But anyway, let me know what you guys think below in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel. Let me know if you try this or if you have a recipe you think I should try. Hit me up below. You can always email me. Y'all have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow for my What's for Dinner video.